Okay, that was one. That didn't count. That didn't count.
Let's try it like this.
All right, here we go. I don't think this thing realizes I'm basically a professional on here. Whoa!
When the folks at Inmotion emailed me and asked if I would be interested in reviewing their E20, I said, yeah, but I don't have any experience riding or reviewing electric unicycles. And they said, perfect, you're the perfect person. We'll get one in the mail for you. And here it is. Inmotion designed this unicycle to be a beginner's entry-level way of getting into the EUC scene without having to spend a ton of money or have to buy something that they weren't really sure about and learn the hard way. This thing is made and built for people who are just getting into the scene. It's easy to learn, and that way you can progressively move on to better, bigger, more expensive, faster, more advanced wheels.
All right, everybody, I am in downtown Austin right now. I wanted to give you guys a good idea of where this would be beneficial to use. I'm at the Whole Foods. This is where all the hot people hang out. My wife actually works here and she's hot, so it makes sense.
One thing about this wheel that is kind of hard to overcome if you're new to this is taking a tight turn. If you take a tight turn and you're no longer on the two wheels, then it can be a little uneasy to try to turn or make sharp turns on the one wheel. For me, just getting started learning on this unicycle, I took it out of the beginner mode and put it in the sport mode.
Got the app here. It says beginner, not a beginner. I've been riding this thing for 5 minutes. I'm a sport rider now, boy.
Because in the beginner mode, it's too slow and it's too hard to balance. It's almost like riding a bike too slow. It's harder to balance. The faster you go, the easier it is to balance. So bump up the speed, easier to balance. If you were wondering about the learning curve between this and let's just say a one wheel, in my opinion, I think the one wheel is a little bit easier to learn on. Only for me because I'm not a skater, but it's a more natural position to have your feet sideways like a snowboard or a wakeboarder. That's kind of more natural. The forward orientation with the wheel in the middle is not as intuitive as the sideways stance. But once you get it, it's too easy.
One thing that you won't see in another review that I'm gonna tell you is meaningful to me is I have, maybe like you, I have electric skateboards, I have a one wheel, I have modified Ragers, I have e-bikes. The one thing that I've noticed about this is the gratification in the learning curve in order to learn how to ride it. And when you figure out how to ride it, you are proud of yourself. And there's something there to be said about just getting on something and practicing and getting better and better, and it just makes it more fun and it's more meaningful in that way.
Inmotion says that it has a range of about 12 miles, 12 to 18 miles, depending on your weight and the speed you're going. So guys, hello. So that's not bad. With a top speed of 12 miles an hour, that is plenty for a learning tool. That's what this is. It's a learning tool, and that's plenty of speed. A couple of the features on this thing, it has a pretty awesome handle. The handle's cool. I like the way that it folds up, it folds down. It's easy to carry. It's lightweight. You can throw it in the back of your Camry or your Corolla or whatever you drive, or your F-250 diesel. You can pick it up. Your kids can pick it up. It's mobile. It's easy to carry upstairs at the office if you're just getting around, maybe go to lunch with your buddies. If you're in downtown like me right now, that's what it's for. The Inmotion app is pretty awesome, I'll say. I have an Inmotion, the EUC here, and I have an Inmotion RS scooter, which is kind of like I would say, the Ferrari of scooters. The Inmotion app is super intuitive and super friendly. You can go in there and you can adjust the color that the EUC is going to show depending on however you're feeling or whatever your mood is at the time. Super easy, low slide bar, too easy.
Let's test out the hill climbing capabilities of this EUC. All right, that really wasn't a fair hill climb for this EUC, but it did bring up a talking point. If you notice that when the electric unicycle got to a point where it could not go anymore, it didn't just fail, it didn't stop, it didn't just shut off. It slowly let you back down. Speed should be the last thing on your mind. Right now we're working on control, we're working on tuning, we're working on balance, and working with the equipment.
What the heck, man?
Wait,
Back here. Where you going?
Anyway, guys, enough blabbing from me. I want to show you guys some footage of my kiddos getting on this thing and how easy it was for them to learn how to ride an electric unicycle. I'm going to convert the family into electric unicycle riders 100%. You ready? You don't need to worry about the scuffs or anything. This thing is made to learn on. You ready, buddy? Send it. Oh, oh. Yep. All right. Let's go. There you go. There you go. You did way better than I did on my first time. Must have been on my face. All right, let's take it to the house. What do you say? You wanna let your sister try it? Uh-oh. That's okay. I did that probably 10 times. So this is Marina. She is 10 years old. First time she's ever ridden an electric unicycle. Here we go. Step up. One foot, then the other.
I never go down.
Get your feet under you. Stand. Yep, perfect. Now, when you lean forward or you put pressure on the front, it's going to go forward.
I don't have pressure.
All right, off you go. I'm gonna let you do it. Turn it back on. See that? That was your second mount and you did it flawlessly. So just open the box here real quick, y'all. This is gonna take just a second, but I want you, the viewer, to see exactly how this is gonna come when you order yours for yourself. Mine came in about, I don't know, 5 days or so. And pull the camera around so you guys can see the top. Coming here from the top, we have our manual. Looks like we have the half of our charger. We got some foam in here, some cushion. There's the handle. Very, whoa. That must have been the rest of the charger. Here she is. Look at that. Cute little thing. I'm gonna need 2 hands to pull this out. All right, 2 hands on this sucker. I'm pretty strong, but still need 2 hands. Well, the Inmotion website says I should be able to learn this in 3 minutes. Let's go. Hey man, where you going? Back here, back here. Let's do this. We did this once, we're gonna do it again. Here we go. 3 minutes. I'm at like 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, all right, okay. Let's do a turn. Let's do a turn. Oh, I need to go faster, I think. All right, well, it doesn't like being on its side, I'll say that. It doesn't like being on its side for some reason, I don't know. Second attempt. Okay, here we are. 3 minutes. Now I gotta figure out how to dismount it.